Last storyteller of the evening, Kayann, come on up.
Okay, this is a story really about the universe kind of arranging for kindness. So, I'm only 72. So I used to live in Arizona in Green Valley in a senior retirement community. And in these communities, they have golf court, not just golf cart lanes in the streets, but also throughout the communities. They run from the rec center to the different neighborhoods and stuff. And they're usually just wide enough for two golf carts. I mean, they're really thin. And on each side, because it was a desert, they have crushed rock everywhere, so the water will run off. And because of all of this, old people that we are, they love to walk their dogs on the golf cart paths because it's stable footing. So when I go on these paths, I go really slow with my golf cart. But I'm going one day, and I see a lady who looks 100. I mean, she's really, really old. She has a huge black lab with her, and she cannot weigh 80 pounds. I mean, she's little, she's bent over, she's barely walking, she's thin. So I really slow down, and as I go by, and whenever I go by an old person really loud, I shout, "On your right," or "on your left," whichever side, and because I can't hear. And, so I'm going really slow, I shout, and I'm going so slow that the black lab jumps in my golf cart. And when he does, he pulls her over.
Oh, boy.
And she lands on the crushed rock. And I'm looking at her, I'm panicked, I'm about to have a heart attack myself. I'm looking at him, he's just smiling, he's sitting there in my golf cart. I jump out of the cart. By the time I get to her, she has rolled over and she's flat on her back, looking over at me. And I'm like, "Are you okay, are you okay?" And she just goes, And I'm like, "Do you want me to call the paramedics?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "Can you get up? Can you get up?" So finally, I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna help you up. Are you sure you're okay?" Are you sure you don't want me to call? No. So I pick her up. I tell you, I wrenched my back for weeks. But I get her up. I get her on her feet, and I'm like, "Can you walk?" And she's like, So I put her in my golf cart. I said, "At least let me take you home." And I put her between me and the lab, because the lab's not moving. And I start out the path onto the neighborhood that's in front of us. And I'm like, "Where do you live?" And she's like, So as we go by each house, I'm like, "Is this your house?" Finally, I pull up by a house, and black lab jumps out of the cart and runs right up to the door of the house. And she goes, and so she follows it. And I'm like, "Okay." And she goes in the house with the black lab. I'm like, "See ya." So the next day I'm playing golf with my buddy, one of my golf buddies, Kathy Wong, and I'm telling her my story. And she goes, "You're the one." I'm like, "The one, I didn't hit her." She goes, and I'm like, "The dog jumped in my cart." And she goes, "We are so grateful to you because for months we have tried to get her to give us contact information for her family because she has total dementia." The lab was not, she wasn't walking the lab, it was walking her. And she didn't know where her house was until the lab went to the house. So she goes, "It is so great because it scared her so much that she gave me her daughter's contact information and I called her." So then a few weeks later, the daughter comes and decides to take her back to where she lives to live with her. But she says, I cannot take the lab. And the woman has been with this lab forever. And she says to Kathy, promise me that you will not take my lab to the Animal League. I don't want my lab to end up there. I either find it again at home or keep it. And of course, Kathy says, absolutely. The minute the daughter and the woman pull away, she goes, let's go to the Animal League. Let's take this lab. So, go into the Animal League, and literally there's a guy standing at the counter. He's just standing there talking to the receptionist and saying, I don't want any dog. I want just the right dog. And as we walk in, the lab walks up to him. He's got his hands down and puts its head under his hands. And the lady goes, what kind of dog do you want? And he goes, I want this kind of dog. And Kathy Wong hands him the leash, and we walk out.
The winner for tonight is Kayann.